Hey guys, Eric Stoll here. Going to be teaching the first progression of our workout. Going to be doing first is going to be some self-mile fast release. And I don't really have a foam roller, but make sure when you do have the foam roller, you're going to focus on some lats, focus on the quads, focus on the hamstrings, and even focus on the back, lower back, mid back, upper back. You even get some tennis balls, throw on the ground, roll on them. After self-mile fast release, we're going to go to static stretch. First, it's going to be an overhead arm stretch. Make sure you pump them out. Grab the opposite elbow, then lean into the stretch, both sides. Hold it for about 30 seconds. Next is going to be in front arm stretch. Make sure you pump it out. Then what you can do is you're going to interlock elbows and just pull your arm over, building the rear deltoid, anterior, posterior deltoid. Both sides. Next, we're going to go into a static quad stretch. You can do this with a balance for help, or you can do it just standing up. What you can do is you can make sure you grab your ankle, pull it up. Make sure you feel the stretch in your quad and hip flexor. You can do it with or without a balance for help. Both legs. Hold each tender area for 30 seconds as before. Make sure you grab that ankle. Alright, next we're going to a 90-90 hamstring stretch. What we do is going to lay on the ground completely flat, prone, supine. They're going to have one leg straight out. They're going to bring the other leg up straight as far as you can, feeling the stretch in the hamstring, both sides, both legs. Alright, after this stretch, we're just going to do some walking. Just 5 minutes of nice, good walking to get it warmed up, ready for the workout. Alright, after the warm up, then we're going to the core exercises. First up is going to be the floor bridge, or the back bridge, or butt bridge, whatever you want to call it, butt lift. First you're going to do is you're going to sit down, you're going to have your feet about shoulder width apart, knees about a 90-degree angle to the floor. You're going to have your feet, hands out about 45 degrees, head back. Then you're just going to lift your butt up and try to make a straight line as straight as possible from your knee all the way to your shoulders. A generally straight line, that is. Alright, after the floor bridge, we're going to go into a back extension, or glute ham raise slash a back bend. You've seen these before. Just basically got something that's going to prevent you from moving forward, from your hips moving forward. Just going to bend down as far as you go, feel the stretch, and back up. Alright, make sure you do that with the superset with the floor bridge and back extension. Next, we're going to go into the single leg squat superset with the squat jumps. First, as a single leg squat, you do is have your hands on your hips, bring one leg, bend one knee, then squat as low as you can and back up for both sides, both reps. And then after single leg squat, we're going to the squat jump. Very good exercise to do to start out with. It's going to have your feet shoulder width apart. You're going to have your hands back. You're going to squat. And when you come up, you want to raise up on your toes, lift off, and you come back on a soft landing. Not really exploding up, but just enough that you feel the power coming. Make sure you do a soft landing on the way down. No hard landings. Don't want a hard landing. Soft landing. Soft landing. Alright, make sure you do the superset with the single leg squat and squat jump. Alright, now we're going to the resistance, and the first exercise is the incline dumbbell bench circuit with a lat pull down. First, for the incline dumbbell bench, you're going to have the dumbbells out to your left and right. Make sure your arms don't go below parallel to the ground, and squeeze up. Next to the lat pull down, you can do this on a machine. You're going to have your arms wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to try to bring your elbows to your lats, to your rib cage, and to feel it in your lat pull down. Make sure you superset that with the incline dumbbell bench. Alright, next up is going to be a step up to balance. You're going to have anything you can balance on. You're going to step up, bring your leg up, balance for a couple seconds, and back down. Make sure you switch legs each time you go down. Alright, next is going to be the ball squat. I don't have a ball, but just imagine there's a ball on my lower back slash back. What you can do is you're going to have the ball on the wall, and then you're going to lean into it as you squat down. Obviously, I'm doing a real squat. I can't really lean into it the entire way, but the principle is still the same. Squat parallel to the ground and back up. Next is going to be the leg curl. Nice hamstring exercise. You're going to basically lean over and curl your leg up to your butt as far as you can. You can have ankle weights on. There's only a machine at the gym that you can do. You might be laying down, putting both of them up. There might be one where you're half kneeling, half standing, pulling the weight back. Again, you can just put even weights on your ankle, bend over, and curl your leg. Alright, next exercise is going to be the dumbbell shoulder scaption. It's a great shoulder exercise. You're going to have your dumbbells perpendicular to the ground, parallel to each other. Then you're just going to raise them up at a 45-degree angle out from you both times. Make sure you don't go too high, don't go too low. You're going to make sure you have a nice 90-degree angle from your arms and your body. Alright, that concludes the resistance. Now we're going to the cool down. So same thing, we're going to do the self-myofascial release. Make sure we hit the lats, make sure we hit the quads, make sure we hit the hamstrings, and of course the back. Can't forget the back. Maybe put some tennis balls down, get a foam roller, anything like that. Now we're going to do some static stretch again, the overhead arm stretch. Grab that elbow, lean into the stretch, both sides. Then we're going to a front body arm stretch. Make sure you lock elbows again, pull it in, pull it over, fill it in the posterior deltoid, both sides. Then we go back into that quad stretch. Remember, if you need a balance for help, you can. If not, you can just grab that ankle, pull up, feel the stretch in the quad and the hip flexor. And finally, we're going to go into the 90-90 hamstring stretch. You're going to be supine on the floor. You're going to have one leg straight out, one leg straight up. About 90 degrees if you can. Feel the stretch in the hamstring as far as you can, both legs. And after that, we're going to finish up